Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? It is Wednesday. It is a balmy 3 degrees here, and I've already been out, and the sun is shining, and I hope you're all doing well and staying warm. Second cup of coffee, living my best life. I actually found this cup on clearance, and I was actually drawn to the color. Pink is my color. And then I got home and I read it and I was like, oh, that's even perfect. That's even perfect. So I hope you're all doing well, staying warm. I wanted to pop on today. Thank you for those of you who were on my live Tuesday Tarot last night. Spirit coming through. So it's all good. And today, I pulled this card, Education, Expand Your Right Brain Creativity. So I got tuning in to it as I was preparing to come live. And what I was picking up was we're coming into this time of awareness, of emotional intelligence, of what it is we're being brought for our own unique experience. And so education I don't feel like it's formal education. Some of you might be thinking about going back to school and getting formal education. Maybe some of you are in school and this is validation that everything is going to work out. But for the rest of us, I feel like this is about educating yourself on where you are, reading books to help you level up. I'm actually currently reading a book by Dr. Susan Morter that's really, really helping me. I've also been reading Sarah Landon. I've also been reading Diana Cooper. So just keeping yourself kind of in this awareness of what you're being led to. Because again, Spirit is going to show you the way one step at a time, right? And so that's kind of what I'm picking up today for all of us, that there's something to be learned or to be aware of that is coming up through your own wisdom codes. So it's almost like Spirit is also helping to educate you with helping you move or shift from ideas or stories that you tell yourself and shift away from old stories and really getting into loving yourself in a way that you're raising your frequency, you're getting into joy, you're manifesting what it is you want, right? Releasing what you don't want, that kind of thing. So I'm going to dump over here real quickly. I meant to grab this deck before I went live and I didn't. So let me grab this tarot deck and then we're going to dig in for what Spirit wants to bring through. How's that sound? All right. So good morning, Steph. Good morning for those of you watching on the replay. Good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are catching this. Even if it's not on the day that I'm recording it, know that you're being brought to it because there's something here for you. All right. So with that being said, it is coffee. I've actually already had a protein drink. So I actually have cream, real cream, instead of a protein shake in my coffee. So just what we got going on, guys. Just sharing what we got going on. That's all. All right. So I'm using this tarot deck by, I don't even know who it's by. There's like no author. But it says, "Dear Future, I'm ready" on the side of it. And I was like, oh, okay, I think that's a message for someone. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. Welcome. So I just want to dig in and see what today's message is for each and every one of us. So take what resonates. This will be a message for the collective, for all of us. No matter what your sign, no matter where you are. If you're being drawn here, there's something here for you. All right, just going to give these a little bit of a shuffle. Good morning, Catherine. Take the message that resonates, honey. This is going to be one main message for all of us today. Oh, all right. So the answer is yes. Awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, homesickness, snap judgments, apportioning blame, forgiveness, final reckoning, a final examination. So for some of you, this education card where you're in school or you're in a course, yeah, as you sow, you shall reap, a mandatory choice that will change your life for the better. Yeah, things are moving in a positive direction. You are going to gain whatever it is you're wanting to gain. I feel like for those of you taking a test, this is yes, you are going to do what you need to do on it. So things are going well. Now, for those of you where this isn't about actual learning or education as in school, this is education as in your learning, your growth, your evolution, your awakening. I feel like this is spirit coming in and validating for you that yes, you are. That you are coming into forgiveness, that your wisdom codes that have been activated are helping you to understand where you've been, that you now understand the lesson, you understand the why, you understand why something had to happen. I'm being drawn to that light bulb in the middle of her head there, or something that is it's a light bulb. You're having an epiphany, you're having an aha moment. You're coming into this time where you're understanding the lesson. You're learning the lesson. Thought dominates feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight, fair judgment, right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. One who has suffered loss or hardship, an intelligent, witty, analytical woman. So we have the Queen of Swords coming out to support this. That, yeah. Thoughts dominates feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that for those of you, again, you're not in education, you're not in a course. Some of you are not. But what I'm really feeling is for all of this, it's the insight, it's the wisdom, it's the lesson. We've learned the lesson. This is validation that you're on the other side of something in your life, and you're taking the wisdom that you gained from it, and you're never going to be in that experience again, that negative experience again. So just know that whatever you're in that you don't want to be in, you're coming out of it. Whatever you've been in that was really, really difficult, the obstacle, the challenge, the really negative tower moment, the tower upside down, resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss, time to pick up the pieces and start anew. There it is. So for some of you, you really are coming out of something, and it is time to start anew. You have the wisdom, you have the insight. For some of you, you feel like you're starting over, but Spirit is like, no, you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you've learned the lesson. You're not starting from that place of unknowingness, right? You're actually starting from a place of a fresh start, a new start. Whether it's an emotion, whether it's a physical situation, new relationship, new job, new workplace, new significant other. You've turned a chapter, you've turned a page, you're in a new chapter. And I feel like this is what, and for those of you who are not quite there yet, this is your validation that that's exactly what's going on. So as things fall apart, as things move in a direction that is uncomfortable, as you are making choices and decisions that are leading you down a new path or wanting to lead you down a new path, this is, I feel like, is Spirit coming in and saying, yeah, it's time to go. It's time for you to expand into the fullness of who you are, your gifts, your talents, your power. For some of you, you're for the first time deciding to do what's right for you and not what's right for everybody else, or really putting up boundaries that It might be the first time you're putting up boundaries with certain people or certain situations, right? But this is Spirit's validation that yes, 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 and anew. Oh, awesome. Catherine Johnson. My son is just doing his driving test now. Good message. Awesome. Oh, so good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Marcia. Good morning, Hope. Good morning, everyone watching on the replay. Good morning. Yeah, this is your validation that whatever you're doing, starting to do, wanting to do, striving to do, planning to do, it's going to work out because you're not that old version of yourself that didn't know, didn't have the lessons under your belt, didn't have the experience under your belt. So it's you're starting from this very, I want to say grounded place, but if you don't feel grounded, maybe getting grounded will help. But you're starting from this place of experience and wisdom. This isn't about the unknown anymore. You have, it may be an unknown situation just because you've never been in this exact situation before, but it's not unknown in that this is all completely brand new, right? So I feel like the education that you might need, or the it's not even the education you might need, but the I think I just, oh, there we go. Okay, no, I lost it. It came undone. Okay. Let's see if I can jerry rig it until we can. Oh, shoot. Me and this arm. See, this is live, guys. Truly live. This is live. Okay, I'm going to hold it, I guess. All right. So how can I pull 2 more cards? All right, I'm going to drink coffee as I figure this out. I am living my best life. It doesn't mean there's not obstacles and challenges. It doesn't mean there aren't things happening that I would rather not have happen. Okay. We literally jerry-rigged it for the moment. Literally for the moment. Let's see if we can just put it down a little so it's not really in our face completely. Okay. All right. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. All right. So, yes, we are real here at Guidance 311. So, thank you for all the new subscribers on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the stars. I truly appreciate my Facebook family because you were my first family, honestly. But I am enjoying my YouTube family that is coming on board. And for those of you finding me over on YouTube from Facebook and TikTok and all the other platforms, so thank you so much. Truly appreciate all the support. I truly do. So, good morning, Sherry. All right, let's see what the next 2. This one wants to come out. Yeah. Bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you. So, don't be scared. Don't be scared. This is what you've overcome. This is what you are overcoming. This is why this wisdom that you have, this experience that you have, like whatever the obstacle or challenge is, you're going to easily overcome it, right? You now have the experience and the knowledge and the like where to go or how to overcome or who can help or who can't help, right? So I don't want you to be too concerned about anything that might be coming at you that's not what you want to hear. It's just redirecting you. I'm really getting to this point where I'm understanding that if I don't receive something that I really, really want, it's because it's either not for my highest good or there's something better. And if you can kind of get into that mindset that when you have a disappointment, it don't let it take you to your knees. Don't let it upset you to the point where you can't function or move on, right? So this is where your experience is now coming into play. This is where the wisdom that's arising within you, the idea, the inspiration that's showing up, the sign, the synchronicity, the YouTube video, the book that pops up, the guru that has a meme, right? Something that just kind of comes into your experience and goes, oh, you need that right now. Yeah, because significant information is coming. Logic, fairness, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protection, and dexterity. One who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others. One who is mentally quick and subtle. Those who are both mentally and physically dexterous. So, yeah. So the Page of Swords is coming in to say it's okay. Like, yes, you are going to overcome. Yes, you are going to get through it. It's going to be through your vigilance. It's going to be through your logic. It's going to be through your ability to stay fair, and to take those inspired actions. But at the end of the day, what Spirit is coming in to say is you are protected. So it's okay to be curious. It's okay to put feelers out. It's okay to network, right? Because you're not going to encounter those lower frequencies that were out to get something from you that you encountered in the past, because now you're going to very quickly move away from those energies because you're going to recognize them right away. So I'm feeling like today's message is all about, like, keep moving forward. You've learned lessons, you have experience, you have wisdom. Are you trusting and acting on it? Are you still holding yourself back in those old stories of, I don't deserve, I don't believe, I don't trust, right? Or can you get into gratitude? Can you get into the ability to feel, see, hear, and know that things are working out for you? Can you network where you need to network? Can you maybe read, watch, listen, right, to things that are going to give you more information or help you in some way for your own personal experience and what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to do? Reaching out to people who can help you make informed decisions. It's so funny because I made a major purchase this year and I did it completely on my own. And instead of networking or maybe even working with the people that I was purchasing it from, maybe I would have made a better decision, right? Maybe it would have been a better experience, but I thought I could do it on my own. I knew, right? And it ended up working out okay, but it could have been better. It could have been a better experience, right? So this time around, kind of looking at some things I want to do, I'm like, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to put my head down and think that I've got all the answers, that I have enough experience that I can do this on my own, right? I'm going to go to the people who've done this or do this regularly, right? And I'm going to ask them, what would be the best course of action? What, in your experience, would be better? Or what don't I know that I need to know, right? So sometimes being open to being vulnerable to other people's ideas, even if you don't take them, you don't agree with them or accept them, you've at least allowed yourself to open up the space within you to receive, right? Receive other perspectives, which can help you. It can help you go, oh no, I really don't want to go in that direction. I really want to go in this direction. Or, oh my gosh, that's the road. That's it right there. That's what I'm looking for, right? And sometimes we think we can do that on our own because we don't want to be vulnerable. We don't want to open ourselves up to ask for help. And I feel like that has a lot to do right now with this energy of community and cooperation and unity consciousness, right? Getting open or opening yourself up to being vulnerable in networking and finding out what you don't know. Because sometimes we don't know what we don't know. We don't even know what questions to ask because we don't have that experience. We just don't know, right? So I'm feeling today, if there's something you're bumping up against, where can you maybe be a little vulnerable and ask the question or ask someone? Now, the caveat to that is, good morning, Tina. The caveat to that is be discerning, right? You don't want, there it is, find your tribe. Be discerning. Thank you, Sherry. Only be vulnerable with people that you can trust, right? Only be vulnerable with people who have your best interest at heart. They don't have an agenda. Many times when we've been kind of going through life unconsciously or unaware, we've been attracting people who have an agenda. Their agenda is what they think we should do or how we can benefit them in some way, right? You just want to be careful. It doesn't mean they're bad people, right? It just means that they're not aware. They're unconscious. So, good morning, Marianne. So be discerning. with who it is you're being vulnerable with. But that's kind of, I feel like, what that education card is all about. Okay, so let's get some advice. Sorry, guys. That was like the perfect temperature. I couldn't stop. All right. Oh, I thought I was going to get one deck, but we're actually going to do the Dreamweaver's Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. I love this deck because the cards are just so specific. And I always feel like they're right on the money, if you want to know the truth. Okay. So let me just give these a good shuffle. So I hope you're all doing warm out there, or doing well out there, staying warm. Yes, I know that you got. So I have my sister's best friend lives in the panhandle of Florida, and she has like 5 inches of snow, which is really ironic because she grew up in central New York, here where I am, and that was her normal. And so, you know, to move away from it and think that you're going to be, you know, not having to deal with it, then to wish you had those snow boots or a shovel that would have been a staple or a mainstay in another part of your life. Yeah. So yeah, stay safe down, especially down southern states. You guys you're not equipped. You don't have snow tires. You don't have salt. You don't have snow removal. So please stay safe. If you have to drive super slow. Don't stamp on the brake. You can downshift to slow down your motor if you're really in a situation. What else? What else can I tell you? Yeah, wear layers. So under this, I actually have a cami on, keeping me my body heat in. So layers underneath that are tight to your body, keep your body heat in. What else? What else? Oh, thick socks. Thick socks are good, especially if you don't have boots, right? Yeah, wool socks or a couple pairs of cotton socks. You can double up cotton socks. Actually, one of the things I did this morning when I went out is I wore my Crocs. They're lined Crocs, but I realized my heel was getting cold, so I should have worn another pair of socks. Yeah, Tina's like, hibernate. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, so the advice for this message is, and I don't know, I feel like we might get it more than one. Time to feed the hungry heart. Card number 25. Time out. Self-care. I need to regroup and replenish. Nourishment. There are times when you work so hard and move so fast, juggling so many things and putting others first, that you don't remember to take care of yourself. When this happens, you start to feel burned out. You might resist this knowledge and force yourself to the exhaustion to prove you're a hero. Been there. To show how far you can push yourself. After all, it's impressive being the too busy one, the one who handles it all, isn't it? Well, the universe is not impressed at all. Did you know that the world will continue to spin if you take some time to take care of yourself? Do you remember what kinds of books or shows you love to explore for the sake of fun? You must build yourself up with stories of hope and redemption, love and goodness, triumph and truth if you want to write it into your own story. Maybe you need a hot bath and a good cry, or not. A hug from a pet, dancing for the sake of it. A walk where you don't bring your list of to-dos with you. You can accomplish so much more if you include rest, relaxation, fun, spending quality time with your loved ones, healthy food, and lots of self-love to your menu. It's time to feed your hungry heart. Feed it with love. Yeah. Being the too busy one. For many of us, that was how we felt worthy, how we felt valuable, by being so valuable to others that we proved our value, right? And for some of us, we have to learn how to not do that, not feel like we have to prove our worth or our value, that we are valuable and worthy without exhausting ourselves, putting ourselves in a negative deficit emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically, financially, right? Hello, Presh, welcome. So, beautiful message this morning. Taking a time out to reflect on the lessons you've learned, the wisdom you've gained, the experience you have, and really maybe asking Spirit, what don't I know that I don't know? And they'll either bring you the right book, the right song, the right lyric, the right poem, the right video, the right meme, the right person, right? So thank you for being here. And thank you for Tarot Tuesday. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. If you want any more information on me, my services, everything is in the description box. And please know that I will never DM you or come into your comments. Even on my own videos, I don't go into the comments other than to say hello or respond to your comment, but I'm never going to solicit in comments. So there are clone profiles out there of me. Be very discerning. Know that if you truly want to know if you're talking to me, go to my website. If you use the chat feature, that is me. I have no team. I am a one-man band still. So if you chat on my website and I don't see it, I will respond and it will go into your email. But that's how to connect with me, guys. So just know that I appreciate all of you who are reporting the cloned profiles. I truly appreciate it. We've taken down one, and I'm still working on taking down the others. So thank you so much for being here with me. I can't do this without you. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Happy hump day. All right. We'll talk soon.